Hi, my name is Nana and welcome to my channel A Puzzling Lamb. This is part 2 of my November puzzle haul, and there wasn't supposed to be a part 2 to this haul. When I filmed part 1 in the middle of November, I promised myself I wouldn't buy any more puzzles. And of course, I could not keep that promise, so here we are. But I will say that a huge part of these puzzles I bought secondhand, so it doesn't really count, does it? It's a great excuse anyway. But first, let's see the new puzzles that I bought. And the first two are these Pin2 puzzles. I really love Pin2 puzzles, and I actually bought these for a specific purpose. Now, as you may have noticed, I have rearranged my puzzle shelves a bit. I have other shelves, other places, and I actually rearranged so much. I got some new room, more room for puzzles, but it also actually created a bit of wall space for me. So these two puzzles, as you can probably hear, there are no pieces in here because I have already put them together, and I also bought frames, Pin2 frames for them, and they are now hanging on my wall. So just look how perfect these two are together. They are from the same artist. Let's look at them one at a time. And I really think they're beautiful. I must admit, I didn't buy these because I necessarily thought that it were puzzles I would love to put together. It's 600 pieces, and it actually did came in 2 bags with 300 pieces each. And normally I would have mixed those bags together, but I mean, just look at all of this. It is a difficult puzzle, even though it's only 600 pieces, so I did do it in 2 bags. And the other one, this one, is a bit easier, but just as beautiful. I really love this art style, and again, these two puzzles just go together beautifully. And I will definitely recommend Pin2 puzzles if you want to hang a puzzle, because these pieces lock together so well. You do not need to glue, you do not need to tape. Buy one of their frames, and it is so easy to frame these. It's so easy to hang. So yeah, huge recommendation for me. So the next stack is from the web store Puzzle Shop, the Danish web store Puzzle Shop, and their black sales. I unfortunately couldn't resist, so I bought a few puzzles from them. First, some Ravnsburger puzzles, some of these puzzle moments. So this is a 200-piece puzzle. You can see the entire image here, and I really think this is a beautiful image. I would not choose this puzzle if it were more pieces. 200 pieces is a perfect size. This one, 300 pieces. Again, you can see the entire image here. I have done a few of these puzzle moment puzzles. I really like them. I like that they have started making puzzles with a smaller piece count, but aimed at adults. So the images are a bit more my style than the puzzles aimed at children. But still, even though you're an adult, it is nice with these smaller piece counts. Now the next one, also a Ravnsburger, is this fun 500 piece puzzle, sorry. So it's this Pac-Man image. I am no particularly big fan of Pac-Man. I've played it a bit when I was a kid, but you know, it's a fun image. I have actually already put it together. It was surprisingly easy. I did fear that especially this part here would be quite difficult, even though it's only 500 pieces. But they have made so the screen here is more light here, and it's dark here, and it was actually very easy. But This is also one that now that I've done it, I will probably try to sell it. I actually do that with most Ravensburger puzzles I buy, because even though I really love the quality of the pieces, and I personally don't mind the huge amount of puzzle dusts, I do mind the big boxes, and also the design of the boxes, not exactly display worthy in my opinion. So I don't buy very many Ravensburger puzzles, but this one was on sale, it was fun to do, and I will now try to sell it. The last one I bought in the sale is from a brand that I really, really love. It is this Cloudberries puzzle, Feast 1000 pieces. It looks really fun. I'm really looking forward to doing this. Cloudberries have some of my favorite pieces. I really, really love them. There are some other brands that uses the same manufacturer, and I always love these pieces. Now, I have heard that a lot of people experience a lot of false fits with these pieces and with Cloudberries puzzles. It's not something I have encountered. I mean, perhaps there are a few false fits here and there, but nothing more than in a lot of other brands. It's never really been a problem for me. I love Cloudberries. So the rest of the puzzles in this haul are now ones I bought secondhand. And the first one is a really, really great one. So if you watched part 1 of this haul, please go watch part 1. You saw that after years of searching, I finally found my first vintage Springbok puzzle. And then, after those years of searching and finding one, a few weeks later, I found another. So this is a Christmas Looney Tunes vintage Springbok puzzle. And I couldn't believe my luck. Again, years of searching and finding 2 puzzles only weeks apart. I really think that's amazing. So this is a really fun one where they call it a family puzzle. I have tried a few other puzzles where they do this, is where the pieces are actually 3 different sizes. So in this one, if I remember, it's in the top, the big pieces are the biggest, and then they become smaller and smaller. So the concept is that the whole family can do this puzzle. The youngest can do the biggest pieces and the oldest can do the small pieces. I like this concept, and I have actually tried this puzzle. I have put it together. I haven't put together the first one I found yet, but I have now tried a vintage Springbok puzzle, and everyone is completely right. I was not disappointed about the quality. These are amazing, sturdy, thick pieces that really lock together. Now, unfortunately, this was missing 2 pieces, which is a shame, but I still really love this puzzle. I will still do it many, many times more. And luckily, I gave almost nothing for this puzzle, so it really isn't a big deal. And such a fun image. Actually, not that difficult. You could fear that since the image is repeating itself, that it would be really difficult. But first of all, it's only 500 pieces. And the fact that the pieces are different sizes, you could just sort out based on the size of the pieces. So you actually got 3 puzzles like that. And then I just, in each section, I just started out with picking out the blue and then picking out this section. And yeah, it wasn't that difficult. I really, really love it. Now, the next one is also one I've been looking for quite a while. This is a Where's Wally? Don't you also call him Where's Waldo? I think that depends on where you live. In Denmark, we call him Find Holger, as in find Holger. And I've seen these Where's Wally puzzles around. They're not rare, but I've never really bought one because then perhaps I thought the price was a bit much and also having to pay for shipping. But this one was really cheap. It's 500 pieces, and I like that you can also get them some in 1000 pieces. I don't think I need that with this image, but I also really like this one. So it's this beach scene. It actually reminds me quite a lot of the penguins on the beach puzzle I made a video about, you know, the edge, the one with all the edges. And that was quite difficult. So I don't know when I'll be doing this. It is a bit daunting, but it is fun. And now I have a Where's Wally puzzle, so I can check that off the list. Then the next one is this from D-Toys. It's a 500 piece puzzle. I have looked at D-Toys before. They have some really great images. Never really gotten around to buying one. Can you guess why? Again, this is a 500 piece puzzle, and just look at the size of this box. This is a huge reason why I haven't bought one of their puzzles yet. But again, I found this secondhand, didn't cost much, and I really do love the image. It's really, really cute. I love a collage style image like this, and if all the pieces are there, my hopes aren't that high. You can hear all the pieces are just loose inside the box. So, but if all the pieces are here, I will probably sell it once I've finished it, because how am I supposed to store this big of a box? I mean, it's just crazy. But love the image. The next one is this from Gibsons, a round 500 piece puzzle with all kinds of food from all around the world. Really fun. Also a collage image. Now, Gibsons. I have tried a few Gibsons puzzles. I also tried one of the advent calendars a few years back. And I know a lot of people really love Gibsons puzzles. They say that it's great quality. Perhaps I've just been unlucky, but I have not been impressed with the ones I've had. There have been pieces that were bent, pieces that were peeling. I had one puzzle where there were a lot of false fits. So I have actually tried not to buy Gibsons puzzles. I've been a bit wary. Do you say that? Wary of it. But again, I found this secondhand, didn't cost much, and then I thought, I'll give them another chance. If I like this, I might try buying more of the puzzle, because they do have some lovely images. But if this one also disappoints me, I think that's it. I think I will be giving up on Gibsons. But tell me your experience with Gibsons. Am I really the only one who have bad experience with them? Have I really just been that unlucky? And are they really a great quality? Now the next two are Ravensburger puzzles, 500 pieces, and I bought these both because I really love the image. I believe this one was also part of the Black Friday sale that I bought some puzzles from, but I chose not to buy it, and then I found this like, I don't know, a couple of days later. So I bought this kind of with the thought of trying to speed puzzle it. Again, I do not do a lot of speed puzzling, and I don't think I will start doing it like very much, but I do want to try a bit more. So I thought a 500 piece Ravensburger is a good puzzle to do it with. And also this one, also kind of with the thought of trying to speed puzzle it. You can see it here again. A collage image with vintage cookbooks. And this one, I believe, yeah, never been put together, still in the original bag. So a really good buy. And actually, I also believe, let me just check, this Gibsons puzzle. Yeah, that's also still in the original bag. So this one haven't been put together either. So great buys. Then second to last, this Mud Puppies puzzle. 500 pieces. Just a cute one here. I think I've talked about this before, that with Galison and Mud Puppy, which are basically the same brand, I really love their images. I think they are masters at making puzzle images. They have some really beautiful and really fun ones. I am not a big fan of their pieces. I don't like the paper backing, and I don't like the fact that they're all the 2-in 2-out shape. But I still buy a lot of their puzzles. I can't help myself. And again, secondhand, cheap. Will probably sell it on once I've done it. And the last puzzle of this haul is a Galison puzzle. This one that I'm kind of dreading, 1,000 pieces. And just look at this image. This looks so difficult. But I don't know, perhaps it won't be that bad. Perhaps you can still sort the sections, but kind of dreading it. But I have looked at it from other places, and it is really beautiful. So now I have it. Let's see when I'll get to it. So this was the rest of the puzzles I bought in November. And what I really want to know from you in the comments down below is which of these puzzles are your favorite. And also, if you have any experience with Gibson's puzzles, I would love to hear them. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.